This time on AA Insurance Location.
Where am I looking?
We want to walk to the beach.
This beach?
This is our beach.
Okay.
This is our beach.
We're searching for 2 new homes
How's this for your doorstep?
Wow, nice view, mate. We just have to wait to see what Jenny says.
that come with strict limitations.
They don't want to live here.
I know, right?
Will it be a move to Easy Street
Get on the pub.
Got your priorities right.
or another round of renovations?
I'm just like Castiles. Let's knock on water.
Can we find the perfect home
Wow, look at that view.
to finally put their feet
Can we
up?
afford it?
I'll just leave back to you, shall I?
Are you a new build or a character home kind of person?
That's a tough one. We all love our classic Kiwi villas, but there's no getting around it. They're very expensive to keep warm and dry.
Modern homes are made for modern living.
My house hunters have a new home, a gorgeous, sprawling place in the country, but they want the same thing closer to the city.
My house hunters are in a home they've outgrown. They want a bigger, more modern version in exactly the same place. And I mean exactly the same place.
I sense a few hurdles ahead.
I sense a full-scale obstacle course.
No one house is the answer to all our dreams. Older homes have more space, but you need big money to remodel.
New homes are built with indoor-outdoor flow and more than one bathroom, but they do tend to be smaller.
My house hunters know this problem well. Rob and Anna left the UK in 2020 for a new life in Aotearoa, where Rob was born. And now they're living in Dairy Flat in rural Auckland.
I do not want to end up in the lake. Having lived through COVID in the UK, we were worried about lockdowns and not being able to buy and sort of being stuck somewhere.
So we ended up here, and it's been great from a lockdown point of view.
And we felt there was a lot of space for the kids because they were younger then to kind of run around.
They even took in 2 alpacas.
Come here. There we go. Yeah, go much.
We've got Albie, who's our little K-pop glamour boy, and Chewpacker, who's a bit dentally challenged, isn't he? He's very cute.
Life in the country was perfect for isolation,
We're always in the car, aren't we?
but less than ideal now with teenagers.
Far more comfortable to let them go and jump on the bus and go and see their friends, and they just can't do that here. The kids are always so busy with rehearsals. They're both into their performing arts. Rehearsals all weekend, every weekend, and in the week. Well, we're just never here. It's lovely, but we're never here. Oh, view of the Sky Tower.
Nice view. It'd be quite nice to just be within walking distance of a few more things in terms of, you know, shops and cafes and restaurants and maybe a beach. Yeah, just create a bit more freedom, a bit more time.
Moving closer to the city will create new challenges for this musical family.
At the moment, we've got the 2 separate living areas, which works really, really well, but we haven't seen much when we've looked in the city that offers us that, so we're kind of thinking that's something we probably have to compromise on.
They're already talking about compromise, Jane, and we love compromise.
We need room for sort of 3 key items of furniture. That's what we were thinking. The rocking horse my parents gave the kids when they were little, my great aunt's sideboard, which is over 100 years old, and the piano.
At this stage, I'm just grateful they're not bringing the alpacas.
I'd prefer something that's a bit more modern looking, I think, and I think Hannah would probably prefer something that looked a bit more classic. Now's probably not the right time for a doer-upper. Probably turnkey is the way to go. We've been mainly focused on new places for that reason.
They've been looking around the seaside suburb of Takapuna on the North Shore, but wider Auckland is still a bit of a mystery.
I'm worried that we're focusing on the areas we know and that we're missing areas that we just haven't been exposed to. I'm hoping it might open our eyes to other areas.
Now that's something I can really help with.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Is the transition something that you're really excited about? Be a bit closer to all the things that you guys like to do?
Yeah, just driving here today, you were looking at all the people running along in Takapuna, and he's like, oh, it would be so nice to live somewhere where I could just go for a run before work.
Yeah, and you kind of expect in the country that you would have that, but it's strangely not safe to just go out the front door and
Exactly, yeah.
you know, hit the street kind of thing.
Yeah. So you're liking the Takapuna area.
Yeah.
But I think that there are so many other options out there, and I think that's something that we're going to explore over the next few days.
It's so difficult for us to know where to look because we only know the places where we've got friends. So we were really hoping you'd show us places that we haven't thought about. So
yes.
That's really good.
Shall we talk about the B word? Budget.
It's quite important to us not to be mortgaged up to the hilt.
Absolutely.
We've got university fees looming. We also obviously have family in England. My mum's not getting any younger, and I need to know I can just hop on a plane if I need to.
Yes.
So-
Basically, you've got to be able to sleep at night, don't you?
Yeah.
Comfortably. So we're talking what, around the two?
Around the 2 mark, yeah.
Okay.
And you never quite know exactly what you're going to get for your own place either. So we're trying to set a bar that's at a level that we know we could go ahead with.
Yeah, well, I think we should just crack into it.
Rob and Anna have a budget based on selling their current home of around $2 million. They're looking for 4 bedrooms and hoping for 2 living spaces. They want to be within walking distance of shops, cafes and bus routes. And there needs to be room for the rocking horse, a sideboard and the piano.
While Jane measures up that piano, I'm heading to Red Beach to meet the Selfano.
How long have we been married? 22 years?
At least a quarter of a century.
22 years.
Like, yeah.
We've got Teresa, who's doing her first year at Auckland Uni, and we've got Kyle, he's almost 16, and Kyle has very special needs. A lot of our life revolves around Kyle. And then I had this dream of getting a dog. And so we bought this beautiful dog. And so this dog's been part of our lives for almost a year.
The Sells have zero regrets about moving to the Hibiscus Coast 12 years ago.
I can walk down for a swim. We take Harley to the beach. Sometimes we can actually get Kyle to walk to the beach with us. And we've had actually a couple of times where Kyle's actually walked to the beach and back again.
And that's pretty good.
Which is really good.
Jenny and Gordon both work from home, which makes it easier to care for Kyle. Living so close to the beach is respite for both of them.
Put it down, Harley.
Jenny loves to walk with Harley, and Gordon swims in all weather.
If I don't take a break and go for a swim, I probably would stop working. I try to get out most days.
Gordon loves living exactly where they are.
I don't want to move. I mean, I just don't know how you could beat the good things about this house. It's got like a view, and I love the fact that I can get up in the morning and see the sunrise. It's really good.
However,
About the only thing I like about this house is the view. I don't like anything else.
Jenny does not love this house.
The house just does not suit our needs anymore. It suited our needs 12 years ago, but it just doesn't meet our needs anymore.
Are you back?
I'd like a bigger kitchen. It has to have 4 bedrooms at least, a separate laundry. I'd like a house that had the living area but more connected to the backyard.
Yeah.
And I'd also...
Better indoor-outdoor flow.
and I'd also like a separate room for the piano, to be able to play the piano, because I get very self-conscious about playing around other people. And what else?
I don't know, I'd run out a while ago, but you keep going.
Hi. Well, they both want different things, so it's going to be a bit of a back and forth. That might be a bit of a struggle for you, so good luck.
Teresa, I need some help, please.
I guess it's important for Dad to be close to the beach, but I don't think the view is as important as they say it is.
And it's not through lack of looking that the Sells haven't found anything yet.
I just keep going to open homes because I'm so dissatisfied. Gordon's only come to some of the houses with me.
Well, how many open homes do you think you've been to in the last 5 years?
About 40, 50.
How many do you reckon I went to? 3?
On one hand, probably.
You'll have to find one that Jenny hasn't been to yet. Very hard.
Well, my friend, you've just landed yourself a starring role in Mission Impossible.
Jane, Impossible is my middle name.
I love it. So good to see you. How can I help?
We love living in Red Beach and we want a house that meets our needs better, basically.
And what needs would you like to meet?
Well, our current house, plus like an extra living area. Like,
We'd love a view.
yeah, currently got a view, so that'd be good.
I can understand why you want to keep a view.
So we work from home now, at the moment, so we kind of need like a bedroom for us, a bedroom for our children each, and then we've got a couple of offices.
I guess, where am I looking in terms of next steps?
We want to like walk to the beach. walk to?
This beach?
This is our
Yeah.
beach.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
this
This is our beach. We come here pretty much every day.
Right.
Yes.
So if I understand what you're saying to me, is that we want to be at the beach. Is that geographically postcode locked?
Oh, we feel that that's easier walking distance to the beach.
Yeah.
And also because of our son's disabilities, you know, it takes a long time to walk to the beach.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm ready to go shopping. I love nothing more than shopping with other people's money. It's my favourite thing to do. So tell me how much I've got to spend.
Well, at absolute tops, 1.8.
Okay.
But we'd like it to spend less if we could.
Of course. Let's go shopping.
Absolutely.
Come on, then.
Awesome, looking forward to it.
Jenny and Gordon have a budget that can stretch to 1.8 million. No stretching on location though, it's Red Beach or bust. They want 4 bedrooms and extra living spaces. It needs to be safe and secure for both Kyle and their dog Harley. Throw in sea views and we might just get it across the line. My easiest brief yet. Not. I'm on the Hibiscus Coast with my house hunters Jenny and Gordon.
Go see Mummy.
They love living in Red Beach and want to stay right here.
I don't want to move.
But their current home feels too small.
The house just does not suit our needs anymore.
The median house price is 1.2 million. So they can comfortably afford a bigger home in the area. I'm going to play it safe with my first property, which isn't far away from where they are currently.
Welcome to Amarino Drive, Red Beach. Have you been here before?
Yes, actually, my parents used to own a property at the other end of the street.
Oh, look at that. Are you aware of this particular home we're about to show you?
I saw it when it first came on the market a few months ago, and I came on my own.
I know that you've seen everything.
Yes.
Gordon, how many homes have you been to?
Oh, about 3,
Oh, less than, yeah.
In the last wee while, or?
Since we've lived here.
12 years.
Right. Well, let's get into it. Shall we go and have a look?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Come on, then.
If it's sea views you're after, you've come to the right place. This 4-bedroom home overlooks the Orewa estuary with views stretching along the Hibiscus Coast. The home also delivers on multiple living areas, so there's plenty of room for all the family to find space. And it's fully fenced, with room to do a deal.
What do you think?
Oh, the view's gorgeous, isn't it?
Lovely view.
It just leads you straight to the outdoors, and you've got such a broad vista. I'm going to leave you to make yourselves at home. Can't wait to hear your thoughts.
Okay,
Cheers.
See you
great,
soon.
thank you. Well, the view's cool.
I love the digger.
Pretty cool view of the islands.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous view, all right?
Maybe a bit close to the neighbours.
Into the world.
Well, it is quite a nice space. Well, this is the kitchen. That's quite nice.
A pantry you can get into.
Pantry I can get into. That's really good.
Well, well, well. This is quintessential Kiwi, right? Panoramic views, morning to evening sun. You couldn't ask for any more. It's got 4 bedrooms, it's got everything. Jenny's seen it a bunch of times. Gordon, never before. Will it be the one that he loves? I've got everything crossed. I hope so.
First bedroom. Reasonable size.
Yes.
Could be Madam's room.
You can even go
And she'd
outside.
like this. She could have her friends come and visit her in her room. You have to make sure you don't fall down these, eh?
In the middle of the night.
So it's a nice big space.
But look at the view, though.
Other view.
So,
I feel like you need something here, though.
a bit more
I'd
of
be
a screen for privacy.
Welcome to the hub.
Hub of the
Hi.
house.
What a backdrop.
Well, we love the view. The view's beautiful.
Be good in that kitchen, cooking.
How was the rest of the home?
The home's good. It's kind of got the content we want.
It's got
just,
4 bedrooms, which is what we're after.
there's like the neighbours just a bit too close, and we have a lovely view, but the view looks back at us. So we're just thinking about for Kyle and the privacy there, and that's all from like the neighbours and future neighbours on that side, all looking in on us. And I'm not sure if we want that for Kyle or us.
Thought I'd really smashed the view, but didn't
you
think
have.
about the. I didn't think about the goggles looking back, but.
Oh, I guess
Well, not that anyone bothers to look at it, but-
we didn't have an appreciation of that either.
So this home is for sale by negotiation with a current CV of $1,950,000, which means it's negotiable. I'm really excited to show you house number 2. Would you like to go and see it?
That'd be awesome. Mate.
Absolutely.
Come on, let's go.
Not bad, but you need to add secluded views to the list, Paul.
Noted, Jane. I think I can pull that off.
It's time to see if my first house for the Hales family meets their expectations. They're looking to swap country life in Derry Flat for a suburb closer to the city so their kids Bella and Toby can be more independent. And hopefully less time in the car for Anna and Rob. They've been looking in Takapuna, where the median house price is $2.2 million. But just next door is Birkenhead Point, where houses average at around $1.3 million. Still with views, coastal walks, a thriving cafe scene and great public transport, all within easy reach.
So here we are, the lovely seaside village of Birkenhead Point.
We saw the sort of little high street at the top there and some cafes and shops when we came in, which looked nice. Seen the bus stop, so that's promising.
There's the commuter ferry just over here to the CBD.
Oh, that's helpful. That's interesting.
Thought that might make you smile. All right.
Sounds great.
This way.
Wow. Oh, the sugar factory.
This is us. More exciting, obviously, when you walk inside and see what you can see.
Wow.
Shall we go and have a look?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Surrounded by native trees and wraparound decks, it's all about those harbour views. 4 big bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and did anyone say music room? Listing price is perfectly positioned at $1.95 million.
Wow, look at that view.
Sunset, straight out there.
Gorgeous.
And mindful coming from the country. There's your neighbours, the trees.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, lovely view of the water.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So probably you're just dying to get rid of me and wait to see more and see the rest of the house.
Nothing personal, but we'd love to.
No, not taking it personally. Don't get lost.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You can see the factory's a bit of noise from over there, but it's nothing too major. Lovely old Butakala.
Yeah. I like the deck outside. That's cool.
Yeah, good to
Is
swan to
that
do the
going to
Barbie.
be enough for Bella, though? She likes her kitchen space.
She is a bit of a worked-up fiend, isn't she? So, got to keep the baker happy. That's not far to get the sugar.
Exactly. Local ingredients. Oh, it's nice.
It's big, isn't it? Probably not as crisp as the newer places, is it? Yes.
This is a very desirable location, and I brought them here because they can afford it. There's a little renovation required, but any money spent will be money in the bank.
That's a good size.
Yeah. I think Bella would claim this one, wouldn't she?
Oh, yeah, not quite so big. So, yeah, you're right. Toby will
Probably a
get put in
Toby
this
room.
one, yeah.
It's a nice study.
Oh, this is massive. We should swap the rooms. That room at the end is
Oh, yeah.
quite small, isn't it? So, could you get en suite? Sorry, I know I'm doing a...
You just...
I'm just like Kirsty Allsop. Let's knock them all down. Could we? Could we,
I don't know. And we're not supposed to be doing any work.
Welcome back. How was the tour?
The view is amazing. I think you'd just sit here all day watching the water. It's gorgeous.
I'm dying to know if you think this house could work for you guys and your family.
It's probably too dated for us. I think there's just lots of stuff we'd feel we would need to do.
It's not that it's bad. Yeah, it's a nice house, but it's just, it's not crisp and new and...
We'd want to redo the bathrooms and maybe see if we could put an ensuite on at least one of the bedrooms. I know what we're like. Once we start, it will just turn into a money pit and we'll go, oh, now we'll just do this, now we'll just do that. And
we've had that conversation, haven't we? Yeah.
And we are terrible.
If the money was right, would you look differently at it?
Possibly, although there's also the time element of it.
The list price on this is 1.95, and that is always negotiable on this market.
That's good to know. Yeah, it's certainly affordable at that.
And I'm really pleased that we brought you here so you could have an opportunity to potentially have something that you could add value to in an amazing location.
Yeah.
But now we need to move on to the next one.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So it's not a no. I'm hoping they might see past minor renos and mull over that view.
Jane and I are up against it this week, and so far, I don't think either of us have totally hit our briefs. My house hunters are determined to stay exactly where they currently live in Red Beach, but in a bigger place.
Good boy.
And my house hunters need to be closer to the city, preferably in a place that needs no work.
You know, there's nothing a beach walk won't fix, even on a grey and windy day.
Well, I think I need more than a beach walk, Jane. How are you doing?
Well, Rob and Anna really love the location of the first place I showed them. It's got sea views, commuter ferry, great little cafes nearby, but they really want a home with absolutely nothing to do. So I'm still searching for that unicorn. Brand new build with lots of space.
My house hunter, Jenny, knows more about Red Beach real estate than any agent on the coast. So I'm going to take them a little, not a lot, outside of their comfort zone.
It's always a risky move, but it's also why we're here.
The first Red Beach home I showed Jenny and Gordon had the outlook they wanted,
Oh, the view's cool.
but lacked privacy.
We've got a great view, but everybody can see us.
I think I've fixed that with our second property, which is still in Red Beach, but not as close to the beach as they'd like.
Well, you've given me an impossible task, but I'm very proud to tell you that I have managed to stay in the postcode.
Well, we haven't actually ever looked at a house on this side of the peninsula.
From a Priory Road.
Well, there's a very special home I want to show to you, albeit on the other side of the main road.
Wrong side of the road.
Well, you call it the wrong side, I call it the other side. Shall we go and have a look at the home?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, maybe this will be an uphill battle.
Look at this.
Wow.
No neighbours close, compared to the previous one.
Shall we go and have a look inside?
Absolutely.
Come on then.
This modern home is built to make the best of its dramatic location. With multiple living areas to enjoy the view, upstairs there's 4 generous bedrooms boasting the same. Spacious kitchen, room for their pup Harley, and the price indication is on budget.
Well, it's a cool view.
Wow. That is a view.
I wanted to save something special for you.
Well, you did.
I'll let you soak it up. Enjoy.
Cheers.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, thanks, Paul. Oh, wow. This kitchen looks cool. Better than our one.
Nice kitchen. Oh, look at that. You can actually see all the stuff.
That's such an improvement on our one.
Oh, yeah.
Another deck. Wow. This is nice. It's a lot of land. It's great. I don't know if it'll be so usable. And
Well, we struggle to maintain our current section, and this is like, what?
How are we going to maintain?
This is like 3 or 4 times the size. It's a lot of work.
Bedroom. This is pretty cool.
Look at that view.
That's
wow.
a pretty cool view. Yeah, it could be Madam's room.
Oh, I could just see Kyle dropping things down here. That's going to be
That would be a hazard.
Reckon I might end up in the dog box if I'm not careful. Jenny and Gordon are proving to be quite tough cookies to crack. And if I don't nail it, I might end up selling kennels.
So this must be the master bedroom.
I don't think
Okay.
the master bedroom doesn't have the view.
Well, it has a different view.
Yeah, but not that view.
This is cool.
With a good view again.
This could be Kyle's bedroom.
Yeah, I was thinking about my office in here, actually.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back. So what did you think?
Well, we really like the modern house.
Kitchen's wonderful.
The kitchen's really nice.
This one's got lots of privacy and a good view. It's just the location of it's not quite so close to...
Appealing.
I knew that I was taking a bit of a punt going in the opposite direction,
Yeah, it's a busy road between us and the beach. At the moment, we can sometimes coax Kyle down to the beach.
We'd
but
never
he'd
be able
never
to
be
get
able to get him
We
up there and over there and over the road.
That's just not achievable.
So I think it's probably too far out of Kyle's walking range.
Right.
How much is a property like this worth?
Well, the good news is it actually has a CV of 1675.
Okay.
As always, that magic, wonderful word that we all love to say.
Negotiation.
Yes, negotiation, negotiation, negotiation. There's certainly a conversation to be had. You know what you need? You need a wild card, don't you?
Yes.
We've got another property. We've got one more chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you're up to the challenge.
I take
Absolutely.
it. Accepted.
I hope I'm up for the challenge.
We've got this, mate. Why don't we tag team it for the next one? For my house hunters Rob and Anna, Birkenhead Point was an exciting new discovery. But the home I showed them felt like too much work.
I think there's just lots of stuff we'd feel we would need to do.
They've been searching in Takapuna for something brand new, so that's where we're heading.
My inner magpie is just going nuts over what you've just found.
What, shiny and new?
Shiny and new.
You want to pick it up and stash it away somewhere, do you?
I want to fly away with it in my talons. It's great.
Well, this is the brief. Nothing to be done. We're close to everything that is important to them. Beaches, cafe, transport routes into CBD and school bus routes.
Sounds perfect. What's the problem?
I'm just worried it could be quite a big compromise coming from the countryside into the city, but we're about to find out.
Ooh, I love finding out.
Hi, guys.
Lovely to meet you, kia ora. I'm Paul.
Anna.
Kia ora, Paul. Rob.
Rob.
Well, clearly we're in Takapuna. Brand spanking new.
Looks very crisp.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, new is good.
Shall we go and have a look?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome. Come on then.
The sparkling 3-storey townhouse is built for modern family living. 4 bedrooms with 3 bathrooms means no one has to share. State-of-the-art features leave Rob and Anna with plenty of time to enjoy living in such a central location. And the developer is happy to negotiate.
Head on up.
Thank you. Wow.
Ooh, nice kitchen.
It's more like it.
We have to pass the Bella test in the kitchen.
Yes, I think Bella would like this.
Good.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
enough room to bake.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Open plan, but
Yeah,
I do
that's
like the
nice.
fact that you've got quite a decent outdoor area.
It's really nice. I can see this working.
Okay, so what I think the plan of attack is, we'll go upstairs and check it out.
Okay.
I think if Anna and Paul, you want to stay around here, there's
Yeah.
also quite a bit to see downstairs as
Oh,
well.
okay.
So, and then, yeah, we'll reconvene.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Great.
Come with me.
What do you think of the kitchen?
It's great. I think it's perfect. I can see this working for us, cooking here and the kids being there and them not actually separating themselves off and actually being forced to spend some time with us.
And you've got the 3 levels, so they will have space
Yeah.
when they need it.
Yeah.
But it's such a wonderful hub.
Wow. Bath.
Good for a soak.
Perfect. Yeah.
And this would be one of the kids' bedrooms, potentially. This is one of the 3 upstairs.
It's a good size.
Yeah, you've got your
Nice.
own little deck.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is good.
Good to have some options in terms of
Yeah.
outdoor spaces, right?
Really nice.
Walk-through wardrobe, ensuite.
Oh, so that's one of the things on our wish list was an ensuite for our daughter.
How old's Bella?
She's 15.
15, perfect retreat for her.
Oh, there's your ensuite
Good ensuite.
and the master. And you've got your own little deck as well.
Bit less work to do than property 1. Yeah. It's very neat and tidy. Move straight in, get on the pub.
Yeah, got your priorities right.
This seems to be ticking a lot of boxes.
Not sure about the view.
Well, you can see the Sky Tower.
But are there any big compromises?
Welcome back.
What are your thoughts?
It's new, which is a plus.
Yes.
In terms of there's not really a huge amount to do. Good space. I think our daughter would be happy with the kitchen and with the bathroom situation. It becomes a bit tricky when you start to talk about the sentimental stuff, like a rocking horse and a sideboard, and the practical stuff like a piano and playing bass guitar and that sort of thing.
It's really hard, isn't it, when you come around these houses and they're dressed and they look so beautiful, and then you start to think about where you would put all your own stuff. And I'm struggling a bit with that because I'm, like you say, the piano, where the kids would practice their instruments.
It's a completely different way to live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I guess you'd probably like to know what they want for it. Developer would like 2 million, but there is definitely room to negotiate. So I'm thinking 1.9, around there.
Well, that certainly ticks a big box in terms of giving us a lot more freedom financially, doesn't it?
With nothing to spend on it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we've got one more to show you.
Great.
Property number 3.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, it's great.
Brilliant. No, it's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brand new, but go bigger.
That's easier said than done.
So you've had an exciting week looking at houses. How's that been for you?
Yeah, it's been really interesting, hasn't it? They've shown us some new areas that we hadn't thought about before and given us some ideas about how much space we can actually get. Actually, we can get a bit more space than we thought.
So have you considered the amount of content you've got and how you're going to work through all those things to move them into your new property?
We would probably have to slim down a bit if we choose some of those houses.
So for your insurance purposes, it's really important to make sure your sum insured of your content is correct. And so simply that is the total value of all your contents. If you had to replace them all, what would that cost you?
Coming over here 3 years ago, we had to stick all of our stuff in a container, and when you add it all up, it does turn into a much bigger number than you expected it to be.
The other thing to think about is, I don't know if you've got any high-value items or antiques and things, so obviously making sure that you've got those covered properly.
There's a few things like the rocking horse and the piano.
For the things that are more expensive, you can get valuations. And also, if you've got receipts when you buy things, you can take photos of those and make sure you store those digitally. The other thing that's really good to do is actually just take videos around the house. They're a lot more simpler than making a list of all the items that you own.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So there are a number of things that policy might have limits on, such as jewellery, artwork, cameras or bikes. So if you've got more valuable items in those areas, you might have to call your insurance company to make sure that you increase the limit. So it's really important to just check with your insurer what limits they have on certain items and making sure that you're covered.
Good idea.
Good tip. Thank you.
My house hunters Rob and Anna are hoping to find a modern home close to the city that still has enough room for music practice. The brand new Takapuna townhouse had lots to love.
Well, you can see the Sky Tower.
But it just didn't have enough space. I'm bringing them to Hillcrest, which is a suburb I don't think they've considered. It's right next door to Takapuna, but with a median house price of 1.2 million, you get a lot more bang for your buck. Welcome to Hillcrest. As you can see, we're in a lovely little cul-de-sac, and there she is.
Wow.
Wow.
It's got some really nice, clean, square lines, which is so 70s, which I think's really, really cool.
Vintage 70s, just like us.
Asking for a 70s themed housewarming party, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, this is screaming afro and moo-moos and things like that, yeah. All right, let's go and take a look. This home might be vintage 70s, but she's had some work done. A facelift inside and out means this home has every modern convenience with all the space of an older home. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This old girl's got some charm, and she's under budget.
Ooh.
So, this is a really beautiful space because of all that natural light in this room.
I love the balcony. I love the fact that it's really open, but it's really private at the same time, which is nice.
Appears to all be done, which is obviously nice in terms of just move in and live.
I'm going to let you loose now, and I just want you to check out the brand new kitchen and see if we can get the Bella tick of approval for that one, since
That's important.
That's important to her. I'll just be waiting for you outside.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy.
Ooh, nice and new. Any worktop for Bella? Think it'll pass?
Yeah, I think she'd like this. It's a nice bath.
Oh, wow. And shower?
Yeah, decent size, isn't it?
Oh, it's a good size,
It's
isn't
nice,
it?
yeah. Oh, that looks like more of a Bella-sized wardrobe.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Deck access.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think they're really going to love this house because there's absolutely nothing to do. They can come home, chill out on the patio, happy days.
That's nice. Any scope to knock through?
Potentially. Or upstairs. Got a master suite upstairs. But it's finished. We're not supposed to be doing anything.
That's never going to happen, is it?
So how was the tour?
I really like it.
Yeah?
Lots of bedrooms. Relatively quiet. A slight hint of the road in the background, but you know, nothing a water feature couldn't fix. It's all done beautifully and warm and clean and green.
Kitchen's nice. Garden's nice.
Yeah. Could it work for your family?
I think so. We're thinking about where the kids would do their music. But there are more bedrooms than we need, so there's scope there. But then we're also now thinking, oh, do we knock down walls and do we create a sort of a master suite?
kind of torn.
I thought the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Hillcrest, have you been here before?
Nope.
Didn't even know it existed. So that's brilliant, because that's exactly what we wanted, to be introduced to new areas.
Good to hear. All right, now, shall we talk
Yeah, can we afford it?
straight to the... It is listed at 1995.
That would give us plenty of scope in the budget, wouldn't it, to
Potentially.
pass the sweep,
Oh, God, here we go.
reconfigure the whole thing.
Full.
No, that's good. That makes me happy. I'm glad you like it.
It's really exciting.
Lots
yeah.
to talk about. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Shall we?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, that sounds promising.
Let's not jinx it.
Good vibes only, Jane, because now it's my last chance with Jenny and Gordon, and it's your turn to join me on a viewing. The Cells need a bigger home for their whānau, with sea views and an easy walk to Red Beach. And I've found exactly what they're looking for. Sort of. Hatfields Beach is just 10 minutes away. The median house price is about the same, but I know this one is going to be a tough ask.
Jane, I'm so grateful to have you here today. This is my wild card. Gordon and Jenny have proven to be quite tough cookies to crack. And I think I need a wing woman.
First impressions for me looks phenomenal, whatever it is they're going to be looking at.
I know,
down there.
right? Yeah. Gordon loves the water. He loves going for a swim, and this is sensational.
Any red flags we need to worry about?
Postcode?
Oh, they don't want to live here?
Well, no, I know, right? I mean, yeah. Oh my goodness, here they come. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. Morning.
It's a bit brisk this morning, though,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is.
It's great to see
Okay.
Great
you.
to see you again.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
So here we are.
Oh, we haven't been here any...
You haven't seen this before?
No, we haven't even looked at anything here before.
I know,
No.
because I've done something a bit naughty, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've taken you out a postcode.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shall we go and get a closer look?
Absolutely.
Come on then.
Cool.
Let's go and see it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like tropical rainforest. Purukau is behind. Cool.
Well, it's very peaceful.
I can hear the birds too.
Should we go and have a look inside?
Oh, that'd be
Yes,
a good
absolutely.
idea.
The beach really can't get much closer, and this multi-level family home makes the most of it. With 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, no one misses out. And if you do want to get a little closer to the water, there's private access to the beach. And the current owners are ready to negotiate.
Oh, Jane, we won't take the stairs.
Be a bit cosy.
Yeah.
There'll be room for everyone.
3rd floor, please.
And there we are. Oh, look out there.
Look,
Oh, wow.
feel a bit like Beyonce.
It's the way to arrive, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Your own
look at
personal lift.
that. That is pretty.
Yeah,
that is
awesome.
lovely. Who wouldn't want to look at that every day?
It
Absolutely.
feels like you're in the forest.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I would love to take you, Gordon, outside to explore the garden and the beyond.
Oh, cool. That sounds dangerous.
We get to stay inside by the fire and explore the house together.
Okay. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Well, it's a little better opening than my current one.
Yeah. And look at the view standing at the sink. Look at this.
You'll get to explore the house soon enough. I wanted to bring you out into nature. Oh, what's this? Did you say it's got its own private access to the beach? Did you say that? Or did I say that?
You said that.
Come through here, because you mentioned that you would really like a second living area. So here's that
There's a
space.
second living area.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Then you've got 2 other bedrooms here.
How's this for your doorstep?
Wow. Maybe I should have brought my togs.
I know, I would have bought mine too.
So this is going to be your little sanctuary in here. Own little access to the deck.
Well, I do like that.
Perfect spot.
Nice view, mate. You can see Red Beach from here.
I did bring you out a postcode, but you can see why, right?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah. I love it. It's great. You just have to wait to see what Jenny says.
Right. Cue Jenny.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Jenny likes it.
Wow, this would be a great spot for you, Gordon. That would be not hard work sitting in here and working all day, would it?
Here they are.
welcome back.
We looked around the house. There's lots of different places, and I really like that the master bedroom had a view because, you know, we own the house. We should have view.
You are the master of the house. You should have the view.
I'm not sure that works with kids, though.
No.
So, Gordon, how are you feeling?
The beach is great, mate. I got to go for a swim every day. I mean, the views and everything else, they're just scared of the price.
One Roof has it at its upper estimate around that 1,770. There's no offer on the home at the moment. If it was something that was suitable for you, I'd just recommend that we put something on paper, and if we get to that point when we do decision day...
Cool. Some of those numbers are a bit scary, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Lots to think about, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shall we head off and leave this beautiful home?
Nah, let's stay here.
Not so mission impossible after all.
Mission accomplished? Maybe.
My house hunters Jenny and Gordon are resolute about Red Beach. But I'm wondering if my wildcard outside of postcode could be a winner. It's time to find out if they've been tempted.
Have a seat. Well, what an adventure we've been on over the last few days.
It has been great.
And at the beach again.
And we're back at the beach. I guess we need to break down what we've looked at. Let's talk about property number 1.
Well, we really liked the location and we really liked the content. It had the 4 bedrooms, it had the different living areas.
For me, it was more the fishbowl thing. It had a lovely view, but the view was looking back at you. No, I'm still umming and ahhing about that one, but at the moment, it's probably a no.
Well, let's talk about property number 2. What do you think?
It had a lot of content and it had a view to another aspect that we had actually just not even considered.
Yeah.
But would lose our walking lifestyle.
We could walk to the beach from there, but it'd be an effort, and trying to get Kyle across that busy road.
Yeah. So Matheson a no. Our final property, property number 3.
I mean, I love the view. I love the walk to the beach. With the bush and all the birds around you, it would be lovely. But what put me off was the balcony's really high, and I just realised that for Kyle, for a number of safety reasons, that's just too high, that I'd be worried about something falling off or Kyle falling off or something like that the entire time, so I wouldn't never be able to relax. It's just not for Kyle.
I remember you said, Gordon, that you've looked at more homes in the last few days than you've looked at in the last 12 years.
Pretty much. I think I'm more in the mode to have a look now, and I think we are kind of aware of all the things we could do and what we could compromise on a lot more.
I don't think there's much I could compromise on, to be honest.
Well, I could compromise.
Well, I love a good challenge.
I've got your number, mate. And thanks for the help too, mate. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, my absolute pleasure. It really has been.
Yeah.
Go for a wander.
Get warm.
What a shame about the beach house.
I know, but we've got Gordon excited about house hunting, so I'm taking that as a win.
My house hunters Rob and Anna would love to leave renovating behind and move into a brand new home. But brand new and big enough is hard to find. Could any of the homes we've shown them be worth the compromise?
Shall we just get straight into it and give me your thoughts? Your vision for the 3 properties that we looked at this week, starting with property number 1.
I think that one's really opened our eyes to the areas we could expand into. We were very Takabuna focused. Hadn't really thought about Birkenhead. Quite a revelation to see that we could get a view like that.
I think for us it's something to do with a feeling of belonging. When we were sitting in a cafe waiting to go and see the house, an old boy walked past the baker's, and the baker sort of said, "Oh, hi, Bill." The idea of being able to speak somewhere where you're recognised and that sort of stuff, I think is quite appealing. There's things you can't do anything about, like the driveway, which was very steep. You know, we were teetering down there to get to the viewing, and I can see someone having a nasty tumble at some point. You just think, well, this makes it a little bit too much.
So shall we just park that one right now?
Yeah.
So let's talk about property number 2. The brand new build in Takapuna.
I think the only person that would have been kind of happy with that is Bella. The ensuite, the walk-in wardrobe, the little deck area that's private to her. I mean, she would have loved that.
You know, clearly it was crisp. You know, it didn't need any work. The kitchen was great.
I felt like the living space was probably too small for what we want.
And the practical things like the piano and the bass, you just look at it and go, yeah, just not enough room.
So we kind of combined 1 and 2 and threw it into property number 3.
You had me at that house. Like, it didn't need a huge amount of work. It was just stuff to tweak it. That
It was more configuration.
most
than,
of it I could actually do myself if I wanted to.
You don't have the time.
I know, but it's not. It wasn't big work, right? But then, sort of walking around the neighbourhood, again, didn't really have that cosy, comfy community feel. Yeah, if you pick that house up and put it in Birkenhead Point, I'd have bought it in a heartbeat.
Well, we'll see what we can do, shall we? Are you happy that you've learned something out of the week that we've spent?
It's been brilliant because we've learned so much that I never would have thought that we'd consider renovation. It's opened our eyes to other areas, which is really, really helpful. And I'm working on them because we have got room to increase the budget quite a bit. So I just need to persuade him that that's a good idea.
I'll just leave that to you, Sonia.
All right, well, I think it's been a very successful week.
It has.
Yeah.
And I think that calls for a cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you too. Great to meet you, and all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Rob and Anna are still trying to sell their home in the country, but they're keeping a firm eye on Birkenhead Point. We've got our fingers crossed they can make that move closer to the city soon.
You ready?
Meanwhile, Jenny and Gordon are still in their home in Red Beach. And Jenny is still keeping tabs on Red Beach real estate, but she's broadened her range of search options. Looking to buy your perfect property? One Roof makes your search simple with thousands of listings, estimates and news. Head to oneroof.co.nz now.